I want everybody in the chat or in the comments below, if you're not watching us live, to tell us which one of these quarterbacks you think is better than Baker, or if Baker's better than these quarterbacks. But we're about to find out what we think.
Look, it's an important conversation to have because reports are that the Carolina Panthers are still very interested in signing Baker. Remember, they tried to trade for him when the NFL draft was on.
Yep.
You have some sources that say you think that they think Jimmy G is going to go to Carolina and Baker's still going to go to Seattle. We were talking about this a month ago, and it still hasn't happened.
Still hasn't happened.
So we're not going to bring up Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes. Like, clearly there are levels to this, right? But I have a list of 15 guys here, and I want to know who is and who is not better than Baker.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. First of all, let's start with the guy he's being compared to this offseason, Jimmy Garoppolo. What do you guys got?
I'm going Baker. I think he's more dynamic than Jimmy is. He moves around a little bit better. Jimmy's kind of your, consummate. I'm going to hang in here and try not to lose the game. I'm not going to do anything super flashy. I may throw for a couple touchdowns every couple games. Baker, a little bit more creative, got a little more witch in him. I'm going to take Baker when it counts over Jimmy G, even though his grandmother was great in that Subway commercial.
She was great.
This is easy Baker.
You're just going to say Baker to everyone.
I'm not, but this is easy Baker. I don't believe in Jimmy Garoppolo at all. How do you make it that far in the playoffs?
Are you taking Jimmy Garoppolo or Trey Lance right now?
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Okay. I just wanted to ask. Just wanted to see.
Okay. I'm taking Jimmy Garoppolo.
Okay.
You are? Why?
Give me Jimmy Garoppolo. I just think that, first of all, they're comparable in terms of their skill set, and then when it comes down to it in the postseason, even though Jimmy Garoppolo underperformed, I think, this past postseason, you won't have the drama with him. You won't have the drama. You know that the locker room will be intact, that he can be a team leader. I'm going to take Jimmy Garoppolo.
All right, and listen, I believe if we were looking at sauces, then Jimmy Garoppolo's probably, your run-of-the-mill Hidden Valley Ranch, but I mean, we want Tessemae.
You want Tessemae. So Baker's Tessemae's now?
Baker, compared to Jimmy G? He is Miss
Baker's
Tessemae.
Tessemae's now?
I know, Jimmy G's is like a salad to me, man. Just get away.
Without the dressing?
With nothing.
Like a salad they just sprinkled water over?
Nothing.
Well,
like when your parents try to tell you you're fat? Like, hey, no, it's just, we're going to start eating more vegetables. Well, you're going to start eating more vegetables.
Like, hey, you're fat.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. Let's move to our hometown team here.
Let's do it.
Ryan Tannehill.
Baker.
I've got to take Baker. I think Baker has more feel as a thrower. I don't believe in Ryan when it's on the line. We had Taylor Lewan in here, the guy who protects him. Love Taylor, love everything the Titans have going for it, except Ryan Tannehill.
Sadly, I am taking Baker Mayfield in this one as well.
Nobody believes in Ryan.
All right, Carson Wentz.
Oh, give me Carson all day. Give me Carson all day.
With the Commanders now.
Yep, he's with the Commanders. He's been with the Eagles and was with the Colts. Now he's with the Commanders. Probably his last shot. But I'm going to go Carson Wentz. To me, he does have the size. Carson Wentz has had devastating injuries, but I've seen Carson be able to make some of the throws that I question Baker to be able to make with the game on the line a little bit more.
So you're going Carson Wentz?
Going Carson.
Okay.
Baker.
Okay.
Why?
He's just a better version of Carson Wentz that doesn't get hit by a car.
But he's half the size of Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz, he'd ride in the motorcycle.
Okay, size isn't everything.
If Carson Wentz was riding a motorcycle, then Baker Mayfield would be in that
Kyler
little car
Murray's
next
4'6".
Yeah, I have to see it from Carson Wentz again. I mean, can he go through a full season?
He had a pretty good year last year.
Yeah.
They just blew it at the end.
Yeah, he did. Let me see. I'm pulling it.
Had a better year than the Browns.
I'm
going to go next.
Yeah, all right. Next, we've got Jameis Winston with the Saints.
I mean, this is a coin flip. It's the same dude that just
Spider-Man
looked different.
Jeff.
Yeah, Spider-Man
This
Jeff.
was a tough one.
I'm going coin flip. Either or. I'm so interested to see how Jameis
You got to
does
pick.
this
You have to pick one.
So I'll go Jameis.
Jameis?
I'll go Jameis because he's just crazy enough for it to work.
Yeah.
See,
Him and Sam Darnold.
I'm torn on this.
Him and Sam Darnold have that same.
I want to
gene
take
that works.
Jameis, but after what happened in the national championship, I just don't want to take him.
Well, don't bring that into it.
It matters.
Don't bring
David.
that into
That
it.
matters.
Who, if
and
you're
every
the-
decision
you're
I
an
have to
NFL
make with
GM.
Jameis Winston, the only thing I can think about is him throwing to Kelvin Benjamin's
I don't
avatar
care
looking
about that.
self
You're an
at the
NFL
goal line and
GM.
beating
Who are you
us.
taking? You're an NFL GM right now. Who are
I'm
you
taking Jameis.
I am too.
Okay,
Why don't you give some more of those goofy drills?
I'm taking Jameis as well. Guys, Kirk Cousins.
No brainer.
I don't.
So this is an absolute no-brainer.
This is a no-brainer, Blaine.
It's not.
It's Kirk
Blaine,
Cousins.
this is a no-brainer.
Anything that you involve Kirk Cousins in that say it's a no-brainer, I don't believe it.
Why do
Unless
you
it's
hate
finding
Kirk
wood at
Cousins
Home
so
Depot.
much?
Unless it's finding wood at Home Depot, that'd be the no-brainer.
You just don't like Kirk Cousins. Can you just tell everybody why?
I sound like I don't like him, but he's mid. He is mediocre.
Compared to Baker?
Do you know the weapons he has on the Vikings?
Oh, you're right.
You know the weapons.
Man, look at
this
this.
man has Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson, and Dalvin Cook, and is 48. And
The Browns had Kareem Hunt, Odell
Exactly.
Beckham Jr., Juice Landry, Nick Chubb.
Hurt.
Have you lost your mind?
First of all,
Baker
Chubb was
have
hurt most of
weapons?
the time. Odell was hurt most of the time. These guys, first of all, those guys aren't even close to Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen. Especially after Odell came off an ACL and the juice man is getting as old
This
as
is
he
a
is with
no-brainer,
Dalvin Cook.
Blaine.
I can understand Nick Chubb, the Dalvin Cook. I can understand that. But that
Okay, well, then don't compare
with the
Dalvin Cook to
Vikings
receiver.
defense that have been with Kirk Cousins, it's not even close. It's Baker.
The Browns have had the weapons to be able to make a run offensively. They just didn't do it. And Kirk and them have actually done a little bit once they've gotten in there.
If Kirk was on the Browns, they wouldn't have seen a playoff game.
If Baker was on the Vikings, they
wouldn't
probably
have seen
wouldn't
a
have gone
playoff.
half.
They
Kirk
wouldn't have seen a playoff.
Kirk Cousins threw for 4,200 yards last year, 66% completion percentage, and almost a 5-to-1 touchdown to interception.
Oh, wow, you're right. That
33
sucks.
touchdowns
What'd they
and
do?
7 picks.
What'd they do? What was their record?
Well, is that all we're judging off? I'm not saying the guy's Aaron Rodgers because he wouldn't be
I'm
on
saying,
the
look
list.
what he has around him. They should be an elite team. They should run deep in the playoffs almost every year. You have two of the best receivers in the league. You have one of the best running backs in the league. Your defense has been phenomenal for the last 5 to 6 years. Y'all, they're almost like they're the little bit better version of the Titans. If the Titans didn't have Ryan Tannehill and had Baker, probably gone deeper in the playoffs. If Baker is on the Vikings, they would have had a lot more playoff success than they had with Kirk.
All I'm saying is
That's
hold
fact.
Baker to the same standard.
I am.
You pretend like Baker's had no toys in the garage to play with. They
The
tried
toys
to
weren't as
surround
good. I'm not
him.
saying that.
They
The
tried to
toys weren't as
surround him.
good.
There's a reason they took a shot on Deshaun Watson because they know Baker can't take him to the promised
It's
land.
Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson is probably a top 5 to 6 quarterback.
That's exactly right, and Baker's not.
Who said he was?
Compared to Baker compared to Kirk Cousins, to me, while Kirk is not a top 3 quarterback in the NFL, we can say that, probably not a top 5 quarterback in the NFL, Kirk Cousins is a top 10 quarterback in the NFL.
He had top 10
Kirk
numbers.
Cousins is a top.
He had top 10
quarterback
numbers.
in the NFL.
He had top 10 numbers
Kirk
last year.
Cousins is a. You're saying Kirk Cousins is a
Blaine,
top 10.
He has top 10 numbers.
In the
He
NFL.
he had better numbers than Aaron Rodgers and Matt Ryan last year.
Where's Baker at?
Then
Where's
I
Baker
can't
at?
help you.
Where's Baker
Then-
at? In the ranking
15?
25.
15 to 20, right?
25 on this.
If you
Yeah. I'm
think
just
Kirk
going off
Cousins
the
is a top
stats.
10 quarterback, I can't. Look, you want to go through the top 10 quarterbacks?
Oh no, we can.
You want to
definitely
go
do
through the
that.
top 10 quarterbacks,
No,
and y'all
because we have a lot on this list.
Okay.
But I'm glad that
That's
we at least
fine.
found one that
That's
got
fine.
some.
Kirk Cousins is a top 10 quarterback. Okay.
Yeah, compared to Baker.
Well, even
compared to
he-
Baker, he's
At what
Joe
point
Montana.
did I say Baker Mayfield was a top 10?
Compared to Baker, he's Dan
It's not even
Marino.
close. He's a
All right.
definition
Yeah,
of mediocre.
Baker will be the OC at Oklahoma in 4 years.
I thought you said Nebraska before.
Either one.
Yeah.
He
All
may
right.
be the head coach by
Sam
that time.
Darnold.
I tell you what, I will go Baker on this one. Because Sam's not better than Matt Corral. People say he's crazy. I'm crazy for saying it. Hadn't seen Matt in the NFL. Look, sometimes you got to take some chances, and I'm going out on a limb on this one. I don't go out on a limb a lot, but I'm telling you guys right now, Matt Corral has got some hocus pocus witch in him. He's got some Salem 1600 witch in him. He's got some a house might follow me if I don't watch myself witch in him. He's got it. Matt Corral, I like him better, but I would take Baker over Sam Darnold because Sam Darnold still runs like a giraffe that was just born.
Baker?
Yeah.
Okay, so we all got Baker on this one. Let's go ahead and do Matt Corral, though. Never taken an NFL snap now. So you're going to go ahead and take Matt Corral.
The Golden Corral.
This
All you
is a
can eat.
joke.
All you can eat.
This is a joke.
All you can eat.
Blade, I'm going to take Matt Corral
All
as
you can
well.
eat.
How you feeling over there?
It's just a dude hadn't thrown a pass in the NFL, but you're going to take him.
I'm going to take him.
haven't-
I believe, man.
You're literally taking him because he played a bowl game.
Here's the thing.
No, that's not.
No, yeah, because he played a
Wait.
bowl game.
Cone was.
Who would do
We've
that?
liked Matt
Have
Corral
more
for a
respect
whole
for
year.
us than
yeah,
just to say that.
That's a cop out.
Okay.
No. I mean, look, can he make more throws than Baker? I don't know yet. Is he more accurate with the football? We will see. But he's at least comparable in those categories. And I don't think Matt Corral is going to be the type to bring in any drama. As a matter of fact, I think he could go in and win the locker room as a rookie right away in most franchises.
I would not be shocked. Matt Corral will be what people thought Baker was going to be.
Okay, I like that. That's a good one. Marcus
Number
Mariota.
one pick.
Marcus Mariota.
Hey, replacement Cone. Can I pick him?
Hey,
I'll take Baker over Marcus Mariota because I've seen this movie before with Marcus Mariota. I'll look great one game, then the next game, it looks like I'm blindfolded out there playing.
I'll take Baker as well.
Yeah, this is Baker. It's tough.
Just again, it still pisses me off that the Falcons who are trying to tank just signed a guy that's going to win you 6 games, just enough where you're not going to have the first pick.
This one feels slightly insulting as well, but I think it's still it's relative here. Derek Carr.
Oh, it's Derek Carr. I'm taking Derek Carr all day over Baker
Blaine?
Mayfield.
I thought about this. I really took a second thought about it. I would go Derek Carr.
Okay.
I would go
All
Derek
Okay.
Carr.
So we all have Derek Carr on that one. Good. Jared Goff.
Ew, Baker Mayfield or a washing
Jared
machine.
Goff just looks like he eats Capri Sun.
When I look at Jared Goff, I just don't believe in him. And listen, I know the Lions aren't in the best situation, and he was a top pick, and I know he's got some skills. I just look at Jared Goff, and I'm like, mid. It's just okay.
I'm going
Mediocre.
the other way. I'm taking Jared Goff here.
You're taking
I'm gonna
Jared
give
Goff
me
over
Jared
Baker.
Such a
Goff,
squirrel
man.
guy.
Give me Jared Goff. He led the Rams to a Super Bowl. Only by the grace of having to go up against Bill Belichick did they really not have a chance in that game. Some stats for last year: threw for 3,200 yards, more than Baker. He had a 67% completion rate. It's a completion percentage, much more than Baker. Threw for more touchdowns and threw for fewer picks. I'll take
What
Jared
was
Goff.
Baker? What was Baker's completion percentage?
It was 60. Well, 61 if it was
61.
Yeah.
Well, I'll make up for that 7% by the way that Jared Goff looks. I just don't trust him.
Okay.
I don't trust him.
I'm trying to win ball games.
No,
Okay.
exactly. So I'd be careful with Jared Goff.
Okay. Daniel Jones with the Giants.
Baker, obviously, even the Giants don't believe in Daniel Jones.
Well, then why not
They're
go
like-
get him? This is my question. This is why we're doing that. Why not go get someone like Baker?
Then I'm with you. Look, me and you, I will beat my chest and die on that hill.
I don't know what they're doing.
a
You have
tank
Baker
top?
here, right?
So Daniel
yeah.
Jones, Daniel Jones, like, hey, that 5th year, we're good, right? They're like, yeah, nah, we're just gonna play good this year.
Again,
We'll see.
another team, the Texans. Right now, Davis Mills. I mean, who are you guys taking here?
I'm taking Baker over Davis Mills.
Just because you need to see more, or have you seen enough?
I need Davis. I think Davis is having a lot better career than a lot of people thought that he'd have. I don't think his ceiling is as high as Baker's. I think Baker does have the ability to create. Like, as sometimes it gets him in trouble. We know that. But Baker does have the ability to make bigger plays than Davis Mills.
Okay.
Even though Davis the thrills Mills, I'm just not into it.
Do I even need to ask you? Or
No, you don't.
Okay. All right. Never mind then. I just need to see more from Davis, so I'm taking
Yeah,
Baker as
it's
well.
not enough.
A couple Alabama quarterbacks in a row. Mac Jones.
I'm taking Mac all day. Are you kidding me?
I'm taking Mac
Professor
Jones as
X.
well.
I'm
Me
taking
too.
Professor X.
What do you say over
He's got
there?
Cerebro
I
under
love
that
Mac
helmet.
Jones, man.
You love Mac
I
Jones?
love Mac Jones.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Mac.
Oh wow. Okay. All three taking Mac. Well, let's go down. Let's go down to Miami and go Tua Tagovailoa.
Even though Baker throws the ball downfield better, and I don't care if Tua tells reporters that he can throw the ball down the field. I know that he physically has the ability to get the ball down the field. I just question the velocity of him being able to get the ball down the field, to push it down the field to Tyreek Hill. And I like Tua. I think Tua does things the right way. And I'm going to take Tua over Baker because I think he's more cerebral than Baker.
This is one
and
of
I
those-
think he's less of a complainer.
Yeah, and this is one of the few on the list who Baker actually had some better stats than.
Yeah.
He threw for more yards. I think he threw for more touchdowns. Tua did have a better completion percentage, though. I still believe Tua can be a really good NFL quarterback. Plus, you don't get the baggage. So I'm going to go Tua, even though, again, this is why we're having this conversation. If Baker can go to a home where he, somebody who really welcomes him in, maybe he could have a type of career.
I think stats are stats, and an eye test is an eye test. And if I think Tua can be a good quarterback in the medium to short range game, yeah, but that deep ball has
It does worry. It's the
It
truth.
has
Like,
to.
people wouldn't invent this. People wouldn't just invent a problem like that, like the way 2X. Like, they just invented, all of a sudden, I'm not able to throw the deep ball. People have been saying that, man. Like, people really.
I would go Baker, but
Okay.
I mean
It's tight.
This year with the receivers the Dolphins have,
You're on the clock, buddy.
We're gonna find out.
You're on the clock. Jalen Hurts is on the clock. Speaking of Bama quarterbacks, we're going to find out.
Okay. Mason Rudolph.
Ew, I'd rather have Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Give me Baker.
Rudolph was pretty good in college.
So, again, now you said you don't think Kenny Pickett will start for the Steelers.
Not
week
early. I
one.
think he'll end up starting by
So will
week
it be
4.
Mason Rudolph?
I think it'll be Mason Rudolph. I
Okay.
think he'll get through 3 or 4 weeks. Then you'll see Kenny Pickett get in.
So you'll take Baker.
I'll take Baker.
Blaine?
Yeah, give me Baker. Don't believe
Okay.
it.
Well, then we don't have a graphic for this, but should we go ahead and do Kenny Pickett?
You know who should? You know who should do?
I'd take
I can't
Baker
remember
over
his
Kenny.
name. I think he's the backup. Is he the backup for the Bucks?
Talking about a boy from Florida?
Yeah.
Kyle Trask.
Kyle Trask.
Kyle Trask.
You taking Kyle Trask or Matt Corral?
I'm taking Matt Corral. I'm taking Matt Corral.
I like Kyle Trask, man. I like Kyle Trask.
You loved him last year.
Hey, he can throw the ball
You
around.
loved him last year. Now I
He
can
can
close my eyes
sling
and
the
know what
ball,
Kyle
man.
is, but
He's cold. I'll probably
like
take
Kyle
Kyle
Trask.
Trask.
I'm gonna go Matt Corral.
Plus, I need Matt Corral
like
to
that.
show me, as much as I love him and as much as I want him to do well, I need him to show me that he can still escape the pocket and create plays without thinking that he's going to go straight up against Aaron Donald.
No,
when
we need to do
running.
a play bench cut with rookie quarterbacks.
Oh, okay. Well,
Or
let's do
quarterbacks
that.
like in their first year and rookie quarterbacks. Like we'll do that eventually. That'd be fun.
Let's do that tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do
But in the meantime, let's see what we have here. So these are the quarterbacks we all thought Baker Mayfield is better than.
Okay.
Okay. Ryan Tannehill,
Yep.
Sam Darnold,
2,
Marcus Mariota,
3,
Daniel Jones,
4,
and Mason Rudolph. That's
5.
five destinations.
You're taking
right
Davis
there.
Mills. Did you say Davis Mills?
Davis Mills.
Did you take?
No.
Oh yeah, Davis Mills.
Davis
okay,
Mills,
great.
okay.
So that's 6 then.
That's 6.
6.
Yep.
Davis Mills. So that's 6 destinations where I'm sitting here wondering.
Well,
what-
you know, and again, openings and availability for a quarterback to go to a place are 2 different things. That obviously has to match up. That obviously with the money and stuff like
contracts,
that in
sure.
contracts. I really believe Jimmy G and Baker are going to end up at Seattle or Carolina. My spotty senses tell me it's going to be opposite of what people are saying right now. I think Baker ends up in Seattle, and I think you end up having Jimmy G end up in Carolina.
Well, we didn't do any Seattle quarterbacks, but should we throw Geno Smith on there? Like, are you taking Baker or Geno?
I'm taking Baker. I'm
Baker.
taking
Me too.
I mean,
So
Geno
there you
and
go.
Drew Lock.
I kind of want to go through the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL right now because I'm worried about this take right now.
Top 10. Top
I'm
10
worried
based
about-
off
you
what?
Said, no,
Based
yeah,
off
I said,
what?
no, yeah, Kirk
Probably
was top
10.
10.
Probably
No,
10.
you said top 10. One of probably
Number 10 is
it was
top 10.
Okay, oh, even 10.
Okay, go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's come up.
Read 'em.
Josh Allen,
Okay, obviously.
Patrick Mahomes,
Duh.
Justin Herbert,
Yep.
Lamar Jackson,
Yep.
Kyler Murray.
Is
Yep.
this in the order?
Yeah, well, this is 22.
Lamar Jackson's not the 4th best
no,
quarterback in
this
the
is
NFL.
22. Think about it as me giving you names, not order.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Good.
Okay? Would I end at Lamar Jackson?
You're in the
The one after that.
Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts?
I can.
mean,
This is me asking.
oh,
Okay.
Y'all think Kirk Cousins is better than Jalen Hurts?
Yes.
yeah, I'll take Kirk Cousins.
Joe Burrow,
Take Joe Burrow.
I'll take Joe Burrow.
Tom Brady,
Tommy B.
Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Slow down a little
Really
bit. Slow
fast.
down a little bit because
Going really fast.
Kirk-
You said Dak like
Kirk-
it wasn't close.
Yeah, Kirk or Dak. It's worth a conversation, Blaine.
Okay. All right.
It's worth a conversation.
Russell Wilson,
Russell
taking
Wilson.
Aaron Rodgers,
Aaron,
Matthew Stafford.
Matt Stafford.
if you put Kirk Cousins
It's
on that
not
Rams team,
even close.
you don't think Kirk Cousins and Matt Stafford?
I'm
are
taking
somewhat
Matt
close?
Stafford, man.
Stafford probably edges them out, but let's not act like Kirk Cousins and Matt Stafford are on
Edges
2
them
different
out?
planets.
edges him out. Matthew
I don't
Stafford
think
edges out Kirk Cousins.
I can't say-
Am I losing
I'm taking Matt
my
Stafford
mind?
on this one, man.
No, what do you mean? I'm confused how you're this is so wild to you. Kirk Cousins and Matt Stafford.
They have Kirk Cousins, the
Let's look at
18th best quarterback.
Who is
Who
they,
does? Who
and
is
what
it?
are the metrics?
ESPN.
These are power.
I
rankings.
don't
Yeah,
care
I
about
don't
power
care
rankings.
what-
I was going off stats on the.
I'm going off my rankings, what I think.
Okay,
can
well, I
tell us
just
what
named
ESPN
I just named 14 quarterbacks, and y'all said except one.
No, we said Jalen Hurts. You had Matt Stafford. Like I said, I think Kirk Cousins, especially if you look at the numbers, I'm guessing he's top 10 in numbers.
That's what I was reading off of.
Yeah.
Yardage at least and completion percentage. And again, the thing I'm talking about here, almost 5-1 on the TD to interception
There's
ratio,
a reason he
which
gets
to me
paid.
matters.
There's a reason he keeps getting paid.
33 touchdowns, 7 picks. I know he has weapons. A lot of guys have weapons, though.
Yeah, it's like Baker had weapons.
Baker had weapons, Blaine.
He did. I'm sorry. You got.
I'm not arguing Baker.
Do you
Baker
need-
Mayfield beat a top 10 quarterback.
Do you need
literally said
an
6
Excedrin?
quarterback. I said he's probably the 15 to 20 range.
You seem like you need an Excedrin for your head.
It's just I didn't think I was going to be arguing Matt Stafford and Kirk Cousins. Who's better?
again-
I can't
You
help
know,
with that
I didn't
one.
think I was going to be arguing
Like
that.
in what world are we saying that Matt Stafford and Kirk Cousins are so far apart though? Like what's going on?
They're not close.
They're still
not
NFL
close.
quarterbacks.
Yes, they're
Okay.
both. You're not wrong.
They're
sir.
still
Not
the best
close.
of the
They're
best
not
of
wrong.
the best
If you
of the
put
best.
Kirk Cousins on the Rams
I
last
will
year.
die on this hill. Kirk Cousins and Matthew Stafford aren't close talent-wise.
I just cannot wait. I swear.
There's
I
only
almost
32
want the
starters.
Vikings to win the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
I will never hear that.
So I
Oh.
should have added one more
Never
thing to the three
hear the
guarantees
end of it.
from last show. That should have
What is the booster code?
the fourth. The Vikings not winning the Super Bowl
Yeah.
with Kirk Cousins. That's good as gold.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's see if Baker can just get on a team to play quarterback. Hey, everybody, if you like what you're hearing, go ahead and ring that bell. We're excited to be here. It's Crane and Company live, 2 to 3 Central, daily. Ring that bell. I want to hear it from coast to coast.